Welcome back to another episode of Fix Yourself, where we bring you deep and practical insights to make you think, grow, and act. Today's topic might feel a little uncomfortable, and that's a good thing. Because comfort is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. In this video, we'll uncover 9 powerful things that keep you stuck in your comfort zone without you even realizing it. These are the subtle habits, thoughts, and emotional patterns that operate like invisible chains. If you want to break free, level up, and live with intention, stay with me until the very end. And as you listen, ask yourself honestly, am I really living, or am I just surviving comfortably? Let's dive in. 1. The illusion of stability. You tell yourself, at least things are stable right now. But let's break this down. Stability isn't always security. Sometimes it's stagnation in disguise. According to a study published in the Journal of Behavioral Decision-Making, humans tend to prefer a known, predictable discomfort over an unknown potential reward. That's why people stay in jobs they hate, relationships that are draining, or routines that slowly kill their creativity. Comfort zones feed on predictability. But life rewards bold moves. If you're clinging to stability just to avoid risk, ask yourself, what is this stability really costing me? 2. The disguised fear of judgment. You tell yourself you're not ready, but the truth? You're afraid of what people might say. Fear of judgment is one of the biggest invisible forces holding people back. Psychologist Albert Ellis called it the approval addiction. We subconsciously tailor our behavior to avoid disapproval, even if it means sacrificing our dreams. You might not even realize you're doing it. Turning down an opportunity. Not posting that idea. Not speaking up. All because of that little voice whispering, "What will they think?" The uncomfortable truth is, they're not thinking about you that much. Most people are too focused on themselves. Don't let someone else's opinion become your prison. 3. Habits that numb you scrolling. Binge watching, snacking, or drinking just to relax. We call it self-care, but often it's self-sedation. These little comforts numb your discomfort, which sounds nice, until you realize that discomfort is a signpost for growth. According to Dr. Andrew Huberman, discomfort activates neuroplasticity, which is your brain's ability to change and grow. If you're constantly soothing yourself, you're constantly sabotaging your evolution. Ask yourself, am I relaxing or avoiding? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. 4. Surrounding yourself with safe people. We love being around people who make us feel accepted. But sometimes, those people are also the ones who never challenge us. Comfort zone relationships are ones where no one asks more of you. No one questions your limits. No one encourages risk. Jim Rohn said it best. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with only people who live in fear, you'll start to believe courage is reckless. If your circle doesn't challenge your potential, maybe it's time to expand the circle. 5. Labeling yourself too early. I'm just not good with money. I'm not creative. I'm an introvert. I'm not a morning person. These aren't facts. They're labels, often created by past experiences or fear. And here's the problem. The more you repeat them, the more they become your identity. According to Carol Dweck's research on the growth mindset, the most successful people are those who believe they can change and evolve. Labels are shortcuts your brain uses to protect you from the unknown. But they're also chains. Replace I'm not with I'm learning to. That subtle shift can change everything. 6. Avoiding boredom sounds odd, right? But hear this. We're so addicted to stimulation, news, TikTok, endless tabs open, that the idea of stillness makes us anxious. But boredom is not your enemy. In fact, boredom is a gateway to creativity and clarity. A study from the Academy of Management Discoveries found that periods of boredom significantly increased participants' ability to generate creative ideas. So the next time you're tempted to fill every second with distraction, pause. Feel the boredom. Let it breathe. You might discover something valuable in the silence. 7. Waiting for the perfect time. This one is deadly. We tell ourselves, I'll start when I have more time, when I feel more confident, when things settle down. Perfection is procrastination dressed in ambition. The perfect time never comes. And while you wait, life keeps moving forward. Every person you admire started before they felt ready. That's the secret. Action creates clarity. Movement builds confidence. Progress doesn't come from waiting. It comes from starting scared. So what are you waiting for? 8. Confusing productivity with progress. You check your to-do list. You've answered emails, reorganized your notes, watched 3 tutorials. You feel busy, but deep down, you know, you're not really moving forward. Being busy isn't the same as being bold. This is what author Cal Newport calls pseudo-productivity, a form of work that feels productive but avoids risk, challenge, and growth. You stay in your comfort zone by tricking yourself into thinking you're doing enough, when in reality, you're just circling the edge of real change. True progress often feels uncomfortable, vulnerable, and uncertain. But that's where real transformation lives. Ask yourself today, is my effort pushing me forward or just helping me feel safe? If you've ever been stuck in this loop, drop A in the comments so we know we're not alone. 9. Not asking for help. You think you need to do it all on your own. You avoid mentorship, coaching, or asking simple questions because it feels like weakness. But the truth? Refusing to ask for help is one of the most effective ways to stay stuck. According to a study published in the Harvard Business Review, people who ask for help not only learn faster, but also appear more competent, not less. And yet, your pride, ego, or fear of looking dumb keeps you locked in a mental cage. The comfort zone feeds on isolation. Growth thrives in collaboration. Start small. Ask one person for insight, feedback, or support this week. You might be surprised how quickly new doors open when you simply knock. Conclusion. If any of these 9 patterns hit home, that's not a sign of failure. It's a sign of awareness. And awareness is where freedom begins. You don't need to make massive changes overnight. Start by noticing, then by choosing discomfort over numbness just once a day. Here at Fix Yourself, we bring you these kinds of reflections because you deserve more than a safe life. You deserve a meaningful one. If this video gave you a wake-up call, drop a comment below and tell me which point resonated the most. And if you're serious about growth, hit subscribe and like so you don't miss the next steps in your journey. Until next time, dare to grow, fix yourself.